Jamal Niaz here with the legend himself, the Big Show. The queue has been absolutely insane for you all weekend. How amazing has it been interacting with the fans here at For the Love of Wrestling?
Well, it's been great for me because it's been a while since I've been back in the UK, and obviously I've been in Manchester many times, but to see the fans that have come from all over, from Germany, France, Spain, Cardiff, everyone's come over to say hi, and it's nice to connect with the fans. And Monopoly Events has done a real good job of putting this together with even, promoting a lot of local talent, a lot of local vendors, which I thought was really cool for this situation. There's some great artists here that did some pretty cool drawings, and the kids. It's been a really successful event. I don't do a lot of these type of events, but I picked a good one to do this one. I'm real happy I did it.
You picked an amazing one because we got the likes of Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre next door.
I know. I got GSP's my new bestie.
Yeah. I
love him. First time we met yesterday morning, and sometimes you just meet people, you get along with them. I love the guy. He's got high energy, and I look forward to kind of mischief we're going to get into down the road.
Were you geeking out? Because them two guys, Anderson and GSP, the best ever. The best.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, all athletes have respect for other athletes that are top tier in their profession, and there's a comfortability as far as no one has anything to prove. You can relax, you can be yourself, and it's really great to be around those guys that are true champions, true athletes. They're also humble and get what's important, and that's the fans and that relationship with the fans.
Do you have a standout moment from competing in the UK?
Standout moment? I have two that are kind of back-to-back within a year. We were competing in O2 Arena in London, and one year everyone was chanting, "You fat wanker." Kind of hurt my feelings a bit.
Yeah.
I was a bad guy, but I've had a lot of turns in my career. And the next year I came back and they chanted, "You still got it." So, I love the passion of the UK fans. It's always great, even in America, when we'd have WrestleMania, usually the Raw after would be predominantly UK fans, and it had that same high intensity and that same energy and passion that we have when we come over here on tour. That's why AEW is coming over here in August at Wembley. I'm super excited about that. When I first came to AEW with Tony, I said, we've got to get to the UK. We've got to get our product over there. It's going to be great for our talent, and the fans will love AEW. So I'm very happy that that's kicking off this year, and I'll be on that show.
You're going to be on it? You're going to be competing?
I will be competing.
Who's the dream opponent?
Dream opponent right now, anyone in AEW. I think top of my list right now, if I want to have a very competitive match, just for my own personal, I would love to compete against Kenny Omega. I love Kenny's style. I'm a fan of him as a person, and I think the great big man, smaller, faster man match, Kenny and I could tear the house down with that kind of setup. If I had a chance to tag again, I'd love to tag with Jericho again.
Yeah, Jericho, get the band back together.
It'd be nice to get the band back. We were pretty good together.
You were. I remember the matches with DX. They were good back in 2009, 2010.
They were good. I remember Vince's face ended up in my butt, so yeah.
That was the Hell in a Cell match, wasn't it?
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with DX.
We were talking about different matches then, but I remember the DX one with Shane McMahon, Vince.
I'll never forget it. I was just afraid there was going to be a receipt and I was going to end up in the Kiss My Ass Club. I was like, okay, I dodged that bullet.
When that got pitched to you, that bit, were you like, Vince, are you sure? Are you sure?
Here's the thing, the sad part is I had to get my wife and my sister-in-law to shave my ass the night before. Because that's something as a giant I've never done. And I'm like, listen, my butt's going to be out on TV. And my sister-in-law and my wife kept laughing. I'm like, would you two be serious? This is important. And then when we did it, Vince being the competitor that he is and is not afraid to ask anyone to do anything he won't do himself. Yeah. I mean, he went uncomfortably face first. It was awkward for me. I was like, wow, because there's my boss, his face is in my butt. But he knew the role. Again, it's entertainment. When you have a character, you can't half-step it. You have to commit to it. And I think he always led by example of that. When he was a bad guy, he played the bad guy to the hilt. And when it was time for the bad guy to get its just desserts, he went all out with it. So mad respect to everybody in that group.
If you've not seen that match, Unforgiven 2006, Hell in Cell match, go and watch it.
Yeah. Go watch it. You'll see There's two. There's that WrestleMania when I was a sumo wrestler, my ass was hanging out, and the Hell in the Cell, my ass was hanging out. And not that the world ever need to see my ass. No, it's not good. It's not good. Billy Gunn, great ass. Paul White, not so much.
Final one. How would you compare winning the WCW titles over the likes of Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair versus winning your first WWF title against Triple H and The Rock?
I think they're all different stages of my career. I think no one has their first match in a major company against a legend like Hulk Hogan and walks home with a World Heavyweight title. I had no idea how to comprehend that. With Ric Flair, it was very humbling because I was a kid and a fan of Ric Flair growing up in the South. Ric Flair, being the pro that he is, put me over right out of the figure four, right into the choke slam. When I went on to WWE, it was much more business oriented. Not so much I'm a kid living a dream. I knew the responsibilities that went with it and understood exactly the pressure that was on me when that WWE title came around.
Amazing, man. Very insightful, very interesting interview. Went down an avenue I never thought it was going to go down, but I'm glad it did.
Well, that's the problem. Live television, anything can happen.
Enjoy the rest of the day. There's a lot of fans wanting to meet you.
Incredible fans. Thank you to everyone that came out. Thank you to Monopoly Events for putting this on. It's been a fantastic experience so far. And my butt hasn't come out yet, so we're good. It probably won't either.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you
Pleasure.
very much.
Thank you.